Yo, what's up, Clinton Chalk, the New England Blazers, and the All-Star Sports Academy. Man, I'm Niyi Sobo, and I'm with I'mNotYou.com. And I wanted to send you guys a special shout out and give you some words of encouragement, and I really appreciate you guys' support. You know, I didn't play baseball, or softball for that matter, obviously, but I played football, and so I really love football. So the same way that you guys love your sport, I fell in love with football. And that's obviously the first prerequisite to success. You gotta love your sport. So I wasn't always the biggest, the fastest, or the strongest player. So a lot of you guys, might not have the talent yet. You might not have the skills that you think you need in order to take it to the next level. But I don't want you to worry about that. I never had that. I had a really deep love for the game, and I followed my passion so hard, and I went so hard at it that I ended up being able to play in the NFL. And I played with some of the best athletes in the world, from Drew Brees to, Jonathan Vilma, Reggie Bush, played under guys like Sean Payton, played against the New England Patriots, So this is really, really important. I want you guys to focus on these three things. And if you do these three things, just like I did them, I promise you that you can take your game to the next level. If you want to go pro, it's absolutely possible, but it's only, you have to believe it first. And you can't just believe it in your head. You have to believe it in your body. You have to know it. It has to run through your blood. All right. So I'm going to tell you three things that helped me become successful, and that I believe if you do them, will absolutely take your game to the next level. All right. The first thing is you have to be committed. Now, what does that mean to be committed? That means you are all into your sport. And that commitment has to start with a deep love for the game. So an easy thing to do is just every time before you go to work out, those times that you don't feel like doing it, just think about why you love your sport so much. Remind yourself of all the great things about it. Remind yourself of all the positive things that have happened to you as a result of you playing. And renew that commitment daily. Go to practice. Have a great attitude while you're at practice. Listen to your coaches. Be committed. Be all in. All right. The other thing is I want you to be focused. All right. Now, focus is really critical, especially in this day and age. I know a lot of you guys have cell phones and you're going to be on your phone all the time. Turn off the cell phones. You don't even need them for that matter. Get rid of the cell phones. Stay focused on your sport. Focus on your schoolwork. A great way to be focused is set goals, all right? Have some particular results that you're going after at every step of the way. A really easy thing to do, and that I teach my athletes, is start with an ultimate vision. That means create a vision that's so big and so rich and so enticing. Like you want to play in the MLB, you want to make $1 million, whatever it is, I don't care what it is. Make it so big and so enticing that it's something that's going to excite you. And then I want you to create 1 year and 3 month goals, all right? That is going to get you to that ultimate vision. So if your goal is to make it to the MLB and you're a pitcher, then one of your goals should be to add a certain amount of MPHs on your pitch by the end of the year. One of your goals should be to lift a certain amount of weight or to run a certain amount of speed around the bases. Whatever it is, set the goal, and that gives you focus, all right? The last one is be hungry. Now, what do I mean by be hungry? You got to be like an animal, like a predator, all right? That means every bit of success, every bit of progress, every bit of gains that you can get, I want you to be greedy with it, all right? And that means you focus, you ask advice, any problem that comes up, any challenge that you have as an athlete, go find the answer to it. Be starving. Do not sit on weaknesses. If you have weaknesses, then work on them relentlessly. You got to be hungry. You got to always want to improve. Have a constant desire to improve. Listen to your coaches. Listen to Clinton. He knows what he's talking about. Listen to all your other coaches. They will help you. Get all the advice that you can. Listen to my podcast. Go on websites. Get information that can help you. Read biographies and stories of people who have done what you have done. Read books on personal development and how to manage your time and become a better student. You got to be hungry. You got to want it bad. All right. Now, if you follow those three things, if you stay committed, you stay focused, you stay hungry, I promise you, you are going to make so much progress, all right? Now, here's one last thing. As a favor, I want you guys to do me a favor, all right? I want you to go on iTunes and I want you to subscribe to the Sports Motivation Podcast. Now, in that podcast, I'm going to be talking a lot more about some of the things that we talked about that I told you guys here today. And you can listen to it and you can, learn even more as part of being hungry. Always soak up new information. Leave me a review. Give me a 5-star review if you can. Write a little review on it and tell all your friends about it, because I'm here to help you. I want to see you athletes take your game to the next level, man. Nothing fires me up more than when I see some athletes being all weak and acting like they can't achieve their goals, man. It pisses me off. I believe in each and every one of you guys. I know that you can take it to the next level. So don't settle for average. Average is unacceptable. Average is unacceptable. Set some new standards for yourself so you can start dominating. I know you guys have some goals out there that you want to achieve, and I promise you they're possible. Stay committed, stay focused, stay hungry. All right, peace.